Who is more creative, groups or individual? Okay, when most people think about the creativity, then innovation teams, Bill Gates and Paul Allen, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, the list goes on. Okay, however, in 1975, Steve spent most day and night working alone in his basement. After 3 months, was immersed with his creation and user-friendly home computer. Only then did Oz show that his computer innovation to his friend Steve Jobs. Okay, Oz wanted to give his innovation away for no charge, but Jobs pleaded with Oz to start a company and called Apple Computer. In Wozniak's memoir, he gives sage advice to next generation of innovators. Most inventors and engineers I have met are like me. They live inside their heads. They are almost like artists. In fact, the very best of them are artists, and artists work the best alone. I am going to give you some advice that might be hard to take. That advice is work alone. Not our commit, not on a team. Who is more creative, individual or team? When I have asked this question to many of others, I know that companies and leaders, nearly everyone for the team, that a team is more innovative and creative compared to an individual. But as it turned out, there are over 50 years of the research bearing on this question, and without exception of the evidence that individuals are more creative than teams. Before you reject this research finding on turn of MOSC, please hear me out. Let's take a meta-analysis conducted by Dial and Storb that compared individual with group. They randomly assign people to real groups such as you might find in any company or organization, and had them brainstorm. They compared these real groups to control groups who did the same brainstorming exercise but work alone. Dale Stork called these control groups or nominal groups. They evaluated in productivity of the real group and minimal group of the term of quantity and quality as judged by independent experts who don't know whose ideas they were evaluating. Are you ready for the result? The nominal group generated about 2.5 times more ideas than the real group, and a significantly greater percentage of these ideas were judged to be high quality. So this effect have been replicated many times, hundreds of times. This question is why there are the 4 factors to lead groups. Okay, and this 4 factor is a number 1, social loafing and free riding. There is a tendency for the minority of people to do majority of the teamwork, while some people don't contribute to the group. Not social loafing becoming more problem as the team get larger. To conformity, this often occur without conscious awareness when people bring their behavior in line that feel will them acceptance in the group. Over time, members grow more similar to one another, and homogeneity effect. 3, production blocking. These refer to anything that interfere with the personal ability to fully focus on the work. This include having to listen to other people to be polite. It also include having to take notes. Did you know that metal media no one take notes? They have a stenographer for their job. 4, performance matching. This refer to fact that people in groups quickly converge on the group average, and the lowest performing member are particularly influential because this downward setting. Look, I realize that this is depressing, but I don't want to disassemble your team. That we need team. As a leader, I want to take charge of creative teams and introducing hybrid strategies and techniques. And I am Arvind Upadhyay as a coach.